If you grew up in a home with any kind of real dysfunction in the relationships, however that was from, or any sort of trauma, then what happens is you start to have a skewed view of what love should look like in a relationship. That fighting is normal, everybody fights, you're supposed to fight in a certain way that maybe isn't very healthy. Or that when you're upset you should walk away, or you could leave relationships easily, or whatever. There's a ton of ways this can show up in really unhealthy ways. And what happens is, as we become adults, we get into those relationships over and over. At work, we find jobs that treat us like our parents treated us. We get into, obviously, love relationships, friendships that are one-sided, all kinds of things that are really results of our childhood. But what happens is we start to think that we're the problem because we seem like the common denominator. Well, I'm the common denominator here. I'm the one who keeps leaving relationships, or I'm the one who people keep leaving. I keep getting with people who aren't loyal, or who are mean to me, or who don't seem to ever meet my needs emotionally. That's a me thing, right? Well, of course you need to work on yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I will tell you that just about every client I work with and have worked with, this is an issue, because what's happening is you keep attracting, I use that word because, again, it's like what you think is normal subconsciously. This isn't consciously. You're like, oh, I should have someone who appreciates me, and I should have someone who treats me well. Yeah, but subconsciously, that doesn't seem right to you. As wrong as you know your childhood might have been, this doesn't seem right. I know. It's kind of a crazy thing. So you look around and you start to beat yourself up because you think, well, I'm the one who keeps, being in these relationships. This is all me. And I'm here to tell you it's not. I had a client once say to me that he said, Abby, when I came to therapy, I was suicidal, and now that I've gotten really healthy, I'm homicidal. He said it tongue in cheek. He wasn't going to kill anybody, but what he meant was, and I get it, like, I want to kill all these people around me. They're driving me nuts, because as you get healthier, all the unhealthy, dysfunctional, icky ways that people are, you don't have the tolerance for it anymore. You don't want to be around it anymore. So again, and then everyone's telling you, you're too picky, your standards are too high, you're this, you're that, you're too sensitive, all the things. So you keep, it's easy to think you're the crazy one. And really what's happening is that you're the healthy one, and it doesn't fit anymore with these relationships that you've created, and it's likely time to create some new ones. So I'm not saying you have to cut everybody off or never speak to someone again. Matter of fact, I don't really encourage that, but it is time to really take stock of your relationships. And I always say, instead of worrying about getting rid of relationships, focus on adding healthy ones, because the old ones will take care of themselves as you have less time for them. As you have surrounding yourself with people who are more your people, and you feel stronger and better, you'll be able to handle these other relationships better. You'll be able to walk away from some of them. You'll be able to have much better boundaries, all that. So focus on what you're bringing in, not worry quite as much unless something is really toxic and you just can't get past it, and not worrying quite as much about getting rid of things. All right, I hope that helps.